In today's tutorial, we are going to learn basics of the perspective projection. So without any further delay, let's get started. When an object is seen from close, it appears large. When it's seen from a distance, it appears small. But basically, object does not become small. Actually, it appears small. The way our eyes see the object by following a particular phenomena, that phenomena known as perspective. So perspective drawing is the art of representing three-dimensional object on a two-dimensional surface so as to give the right impression of their height, width, depth and position in relation to each other. We are clearly able to understand the position of the object in space as well. So before starting the perspective drawing, let's understand its element first. So number one is ground plane. It is a horizontal plane on which the object is assumed to be situated. Next is the station point. It is a point where the eye of the observer is located while viewing the object. It is denoted by SP. Next is eye level. It is the height of the observer's eye from the ground plane, denoted by EL. Next is the line of sight. It is a straight line drawn perpendicularly from the observer's eye to the object. It is the direction in which an observer must look in order to see a particular object. Next is cone of vision. It is the visual region or the field radiating outwardly from the eyes of the observer. It is more or less of the conical form along the central visual axis or line of the sight. The angle of the cone of vision is generally 45 degree to 60 degree. Next is picture plane. As we all know that the image of the object is formed on the retina of the human eye, but to make a 3D perspective view on a 2D paper, we require an imaginary plane which is perpendicular to the ground plane, known as picture plane, denoted by PP. So, switching in the plan mode, we can see the line of the picture plane, plan of the object and the station point. The formation of the perspective view is depending upon the three major elements, which is the position of the station point, observer's eye level and the position of the picture plane. If observer stand on or nearby the symmetrical axis of the object, observer will see both surfaces of the object equally. If observer stand left side of the central axis, observer will see left face of the object prominently rather than the right face of the object. And if observer stand right side of the central axis, observer will see right face of the object prominently rather than the left face. So, in general practice, station point should be taken nearby or on the central axis for a better perspective view. Next is observer's eye level. On basis of the eye level, perspective view is divided into three categories. Number one, human eye view, in which observer's eye level from ground is about 5 feet to 6 feet, that is 1500 mm to 1800 mm. Number 2, bird's eye view, in which observer's eye level is above the topmost level of the object, like a bird. Number 3 is worm eye view, in which observer's eye level nearer to the ground plane or on the ground plane like a worm. You can clearly see the difference between all three perspective formation. Now, next is position of the picture plane. If the picture plane touches the object or nearer to the object, the perspective view formed will be more or less equal to the size of the object. But if the picture plane is in front of the object, the perspective view will be formed smaller in size. If the picture plane is behind the object, the perspective view will form bigger in size. The distance of the station point from the picture plane when taken equal to about the twice of the greater dimension of the object usually gives a good view in the perspective. or object having height and width more or less equal, the location of the station point may be fixed so that the angle between the visual ray from the station point to the outermost point of the object is approximately 30 degrees. Now have a close look to these images. If we draw the line along the edges, all the line seems to be meeting at a point. This point known as the vanishing point. An imaginary line passing from the vanishing point known as line of horizon. So we can say that the vanishing point lies on the line of horizon, and the distance of the line of horizon from the ground should be taken equal to the eye level of the observer. So on the basis of the vanishing point, perspective view are of three types. Number 1, 1-point perspective. Number 2, 2-point perspective. And number 3, 3-point perspective. So this is all about the basics of the perspective drawing. I hope it will be helpful to you.